Your thoughts?
What? What? Who?
Nice.
On this last nice day of, this year for a couple of weeks, it looks like. We're going to have a nice day today, 65 degrees this afternoon. If you have anything left to do in the yard, man, today's the day to do it because it's going to be gross the next couple of days. But we got a great show. Hey, coming down the pipeline, we're going to be talking to Shannon Stelling with the Home Builders Remodelers Association. They're great. They're going to be filling us in on this Make-A-Wish fundraiser where you have a chance to win a house. Seriously. Or so many more prizes like hot tubs. It's a huge, huge fundraiser, and you have a chance literally to win a beautiful brand new home just built. Shannon's going to fill us in on that in ways that you can win big this Christmas season. Then in the 10 o'clock hour, we're going to be talking to Dan and Deck the Town. He has a great idea where he wants the business owners to decorate their storefronts leading up to the Christmas tree lighting ceremony and even after that, making that really cool Christmas experience. So that's coming down the pipeline in the 10 o'clock, and then Elise joins us from the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers to bring us the latest from their winter photography contest that runs until next year. So a lot coming down this show. And here's what's coming down the pipeline this 9 o'clock hour. Top of the hour news hits you now. An 18-year-old from Granite City, Christian Thubeau, is facing 5 felony charges after leading police on a high-speed chase on the 11th of November. The charges include unlawful possession of a stolen firearm and aggravated fleeing from officers. He allegedly fled from an attempted traffic stop, driving over 21 miles above the speed limit. After his vehicle was disabled, he attempted to escape on foot, but was apprehended with a firearm, which he reportedly threatened himself with before discarding it. Thubeau had an active warrant related to another stolen vehicle case and is currently in custody. Gina Gamblin, the founder and CEO of XO, celebrated the grand opening of the revamped XO Lounge in Edwardsville, marking a milestone in her journey. Originally launched before the COVID-19 pandemic, the business faced a setback when it burned down a year later. Gamblin's unwavering commitment led to this rebirth. The lounge offers a unique mix of services, including IV therapy, body sculpting, and beauty treatments. Gamblin emphasized the importance of community support and praised her dedicated team, highlighting XO as a special place for holistic wellness and social connections. The Medicine Shop, an independent pharmacy in Jerseyville, has announced that it will close its doors on December the 3rd. Owners Ethan and Allison Vandersan expressed their regret over the decision, citing challenging economic conditions as a major factor. They thanked their loyal customers for their support over the years and assured them that all prescriptions will be transferred to the nearby CVS pharmacy. The Vandersans encourage customers to reach out with any questions during this transition. For more information, they can contact the Medicine Shop directly or visit their Facebook page to contact them further. Also in the news today, All God's Children Shall Have Shoes has received a $5,000 donation from U.S. Steel and a $250 contribution from the Granite City Rotary Club. This nonprofit organization aims to provide shoes and socks for over 700 local children each December. The donations to the program benefit all 130 kids from the Granite City area, which with each child receiving assistance from community leaders to pick out their shoes at the Alton Square Mall. The organizer, Sue Wooden, expressed gratitude for the support, emphasizing that community donations are vital to making this initiative possible, and always great to see, especially around this time of year. More great news. Oasis Women's Center has been awarded a generous $25,373 check from the Illinois Federation of Business and Professional Women, Metro East. This funding will significantly enhance services for domestic violence survivors in the Riverbend region. Margaret Trussell, the center's executive director and founding member, emphasized the critical role the donation will pave in helping women secure jobs and stable living conditions. The donation comes as Metro East chapter dissolves, yet they chose to support Oasis, reflecting that long-standing commitment to empowering women. Thrushell expressed gratitude for the support, highlighting the importance of community and aiding those that are affected by domestic violence. Alton Main Street's quarterly information exchange, What's Up Downtown, is scheduled to take place today right here at the iMerge Community Center inside the RiverBender building at 5:30 p.m. The public is invited to discover the latest developments in the historic downtown district with updates from both new and existing businesses, a real estate news section, and information on upcoming events. Featured speakers include representatives from the Jacoby Art Center, Vintage Vibes Flea Market, and a unique art installation honoring Miles Davis. If you saw it outside, it's on 3rd Street and just beautiful. Attendees, the murals outside, the art installation that's coming up is really cool too. Attendees will have the opportunity to network while enjoying complimentary refreshments. The event will also be live streamed for those unable to attend right here on RiverBender.com. Finally in the news today at 9:09, the IHSA class, don't have a class for you. Girls State Swimming Meet, Edwardsville Scout Jackson achieved an impressive 8th place in the 100-yard backstroke, clocking in at 56.75 seconds. Despite not qualifying for the 100-yard butterfly, Jackson led her team, which finished 13th overall. Aurora Rosary Catholic took home the state title, and other notable performances include the 200-yard Melody Relay team placing 12th and Lane Curry finishing 15th in the 200-yard freestyle. Overall, Edwardsville faced tough competition, but their athletes did very well in that IHSA Girls State Swimming Meet. Congratulations to all the competitors. Let's take a look at weather, shall we? Man, I'm hurting today. I don't know if your guys' sinuses are just like on fire, but if you're like me, we're going to struggle through this together. These next 2 hours are going to fly on by. 58 degrees. It feels like 58 out there today. Breezy this morning, otherwise partly sunny and less humid. And today, this afternoon into tonight, clear to partly cloudy and cooler, breezy later on. Temperatures right now at 58. It feels like 58 out there. Humidity holding steady. No precipitation today, and visibility, Brian Trust, back up there for 11 miles. The sun rose at 6:49 today, and it will set at 4:44 p.m. this afternoon. Air quality overall at 35, which is good, but the mold is really high at 23,000. So if you have any allergy issues, today's the day to pop a Claritin and call it a good day. Temperatures reach 67 degrees today and drop down to 43 overnight, but that's probably the last chance we'll get at the high 60s for at least the next week. Tomorrow, a high of only 50 degrees, a low of 34. On Thursday, a high of 40, a low of 36. On Friday, a high of 47 degrees, a low of 31. And on Saturday, a high of 50, a low of 36 degrees. There's no rain in the forecast this week, but just after today, it's going to get a little bit cooler day by day, and we're going to get right into full-on fall mode here in the 618. It took a little bit. 19 days into November, and we were riding high on some great temperatures. But man, oh man, back to reality. Here we come. Hey, while I have you, Alton Little Theater added one final show to A Christmas Carol, the swan song to Kevin Frakes, and all the time and effort and just the legacy that Kevin built at Alton Little Theater is incredible. This is so cool to announce that Alton Little Theater, and I said it yesterday, I'm not trying to pat myself on the back, but I think we all did pretty damn good. Alton Little Theater's A Christmas Carol sold out. So they had to add one more show, one more round for Kevin Frakes, and this is going to be one you don't want to miss. Now, tickets are on sale currently for the 15th, and that's about it. December the 15th at 7:30. That's a Sunday, so a Sunday night showing. Tickets are $22, and look how easy this is. We'll do this together. We'll go, look at this. Right here together with you. You go right here to altonlittletheater.org. You see those tickets. It's a little bit small on your screen, but you just select how many you want. You hit continue. You put your payment information in. You're good to go. You could also call the box office at 618-462-3205. But think about this. The community is ready for this. Alton Little Theater, the last 6 months, has had just the time of their life. They're on fire. I mean, Making God Laugh was incredible. Then they followed that up with Sold Out Rocky Horror Picture Show. And then now going to head right into A Christmas Carol. But wait, there's more. You can also see the New Year's concert that's coming down the pipeline at the start of the year with some great performers, plus the Bobby Darin tribute, the X's, the Actor Studio series with 3 smaller one-act plays, but man, they're good. All this information is available to you on the website right over there, altonlittletheater.org. You can also call again, 618-462-3205. Michael's at the box office at 10 o'clock in the morning. Give him a call, make him have a good old day, and book out and fill out the final opportunity to see A Christmas Carol live right here in Alton, the oldest, most continuous little theater in the state of Illinois and one of the oldest in the country. Be a part of it and bring your family in for some holiday cheer at 9:13, altonlittletheater.org, and don't forget to tell them that you know who sent you over their way. Hey, why don't we do this? We'll come back, we'll chat for a little bit, then we'll talk to Shannon, and we'll have some great fun with her. I'm excited about this Wish Home, and I was a little bit confused because I didn't know how the fundraiser worked, but tickets are $100 a piece, and you could win cash, hot tubs, you name it. It's so cool. A golf cart, there was a golf cart and an Oak Brooks golf course package in there, really cool too, or just win a house. What better way to celebrate Christmas by just saying, hey, honey, Merry Christmas. We just want a home. Just saying, Santa could come early, but you won't find out until April. So maybe hold off next year. It doesn't matter. Anyway, Shannon comes down the pipeline. First, we'll take a look at downtown Alton. We'll see how we're looking today. And come back with more right here on this Tuesday morning in the heart of the 618.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
Yo, what up? It's Mike Keith, the proud graduate of Lewis and Clark Community College. I got my start in broadcasting and now I work all over the country. I discovered my path in media, but I could have been an electrician. Or I could have been a nurse.
Maybe not.
I had an amazing experience with Dr. Haug and her team. I came here when I was 10 years old to get my braces on. Now I'm 28 years old, braces off, and I get so many compliments on my smile. It's helped me thrive in my career as a news reporter, and also as Miss Missouri USA, I took the stage with confidence, knowing my smile was gonna make me look like $1 million. I've never felt better and more confident because of my smile.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, Free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
The desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, because there ain't no one for to give you no pain.
Oh, 918, welcome in. So, did I tell you about this? RFM, Wood River Family Ministries, had a fundraising goal of $130,000, and they recently had their annual fundraising banquet, Soaring to New Heights, Uplifting Our Community. And get this, their current total stands at $136,414, surpassing its goal. How incredible is this? So, this is just incredible. So, what Rachel Craddock had to say, she's been on the show a couple of times. She's the fund development director for RFM. She says this: "We're overwhelmed with gratitude for the support that made this event such a resounding success. It is only through this level of commitment from our community that we can continue to meet the complex needs of those we serve, helping them rise above adversity." The RFM family extends heartfelt thanks to those sponsors and attendees, volunteers who played that role in the unforgettable night it was. Their unwavering dedication ensures that families in crisis receive the help they need to not only survive, but also begin to thrive. To learn more about RFM, upcoming events, opportunities to volunteer, including Christmas initiatives, you can make a difference by going to my-rfm.org. That's my-rfm.org. How cool is that? 920, let's take a look at things that happened on this date in history, shall we? On this date in 2017, American criminal and cult leader Charles Manson died in prison at the age of 83. On this date in 2007, Amazon began selling the Kindle, a wireless electronic reading device. I have to say that for the younger kids that might tune into the show with their grandparents, what a Kindle is. I don't know if they have them anymore. They played that key role in popularizing ebooks. 2002, the U.S. Senate overwhelmingly approved the creation of a new cabinet department, the Department of Homeland Security, to have a workforce of 170,000. Wow. On this date in 1969, Pelé scored his 1,000th career goal. Man, that's incredible. In 1962, Jodie Foster was born. And in 1863, the real big event on this date, U.S. President Abraham Lincoln delivered the brief but renowned Gettysburg Address at the dedication of the National Cemetery in Pennsylvania during the American Civil War. And in 1794, John Jay, the first Chief Justice of the United States Supreme Court, negotiated the Jay Treaty with Great Britain, helping mend ties between the American and the British. And in 1703, the Man in the Iron Mask, a political prisoner famous in French history and legend, died in Bastille. On this date in 1703, some interesting stuff today. Just, it's just really, sometimes it's just kind of interesting to see that all kind of, go back down the pipeline, especially the more like recent ones for things I remember, like the Kindle and stuff, because it makes you realize the time's passing you by, and it's just wild. Anyway, with that being said, Shannon's coming down the pipeline in about 8 minutes or so. She's going to call in and fill us in on this Make-A-Wish fundraiser where you can win a house. And, that's why I like this show. Think about all the different stuff we talk about. We talk about national issues with politicians, and national figures we did with No Labels and a ton of folks. Nikki Budzinski's been on any politics. I think, honestly, almost all levels besides the governor and a U.S. senator has been on this show, and the president, even though we've tried. But, all those things. We talk about all these serious issues, and then we talk about really great community initiatives like what Shannon and the home builders, remodelers are doing with this Make-A-Wish home, where they're helping Make-A-Wish program and also helping you win like just massive amounts of prizes too. So a really great community initiative, and we just have fun where we talk about random things and just kind of chat the day away. That's why I really like this show. And I don't know, maybe it's just the sinuses that are getting to me at 9:23 in the morning. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Hey, coming down the pipeline too, I'm really excited to talk to you guys about River Church. They're going to be joining us on the show to fill us in on their upcoming Christmas concert. There's a lot happening on December the 8th. In all seriousness, get over here. Hold on. Damn microphone. There's a lot happening on December the 8th, and at River Church, they're going to have a really cool concert that's coming down the pipeline. I'm excited to talk about it. I know that I reached out yesterday to one of the individuals at the church to get him on the show and fill us in, but you'll see a little bit more about the concert coming up during the commercial break. But another really great thing, and it brings me to my next point. If you have an event, you need to reach out to me. What are you doing? I mean, I'm not trying to be braggadocious. Kind of am because I'm selling something right now. Just let me be myself, Anyway, we could help you reach a lot of people. There's so many people that tune into RiverBender.com each and every day of the work week and even on the weekend. We are the most heavily trafficked site in this area of the Metro East. There's no comparison to it, and there's a reason for it. It's because of all the team's work upstairs, but it's also a great spot for you to make sure that your event's seen. There's so many great events all the time, but the problem is sometimes they all fall on the same day. Go to our event calendar, and send me an email. Say, hey, I have this coming down the pipeline. I want to help promote it with you guys. We're a small business, so when you support RiverBender.com, you're supporting local. We don't have a third-party company and some other portion of this world that's writing our software. We don't have somebody selling products for us that we don't know. It's all through us. It's all people you see at the grocery store. So when you're supporting RiverBender.com, you're supporting your community, and you can also get something out of it, and that's what I love about what we do here at RiverBender.com. We have 70,000 people that are reading our daily email update where your event could be featured and so much more. So if you need to get the word out, CJ at RiverBender.com for your events. That Weekend Go Guide comes out tomorrow where you can see all the great things happening this weekend as we get ready for Thanksgiving week when all of your kiddos come home from college or your family just comes in for a few days. And on Wednesday, there is not a place to park in downtown Alton or at any of the watering holes around the 618. It's getting fun now. I love this time of the year. Hey, one final thing just to talk about before we talk to Shannon. Representative Kevin Schmidt donated his pay raise for the month of November to the Catholic Urban Programs in the form of a food donation. Schmidt has donated every month's pay raise to make a different local food pantry, or nonprofit throughout his district since voting against the pay raise for legislators last year. Our local food pantries need our help, said Schmidt, and as promised, I donate back my personal pay raise each month to a local food pantry or community organization. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. Catholic Urban Programs serves people in need throughout the diocese with a concentration in East St. Louis and the surrounding communities. They focus on advancing the dignity of the human person and empowering people to become self-sufficient through crisis intervention, housing security, and out-of-school time programs. Schmidt donated to their annual Thanksgiving food drive, which goes directly to those in need. Kevin Schmidt represents the 114th District, which includes portions of St. Clair County. For any questions, you can contact his office, 618-215-1050. Alrighty, my friends. I'm excited to learn about how we can win this darn house, and I'm going to ask some very hard-hitting questions. I mean, pungent questions. I'm excited for it. Hey, what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Before I take a break, I've been kind of curious about that because you know what I'm saying? It just seems like nobody's really caring about Thanksgiving this year. You know, every year it seems like it's kind of getting more and more that way. But that's why I'm kind of wearing my fall attire. I mean, granted, my Christmas tree is getting put up today, don't get me wrong, but I still celebrate Thanksgiving. It's just you don't see as much like fall decor. You know what I'm saying? You used to be able to see like all these, Thanksgiving things and the cone that had all the fake fruit in it and pumpkins and things. None of that's out at Schnucks. It's all Christmas themed. It's just kind of weird. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place, but I truly believe that everyone's just kind of passing by on Christmas or Thanksgiving. So I don't know. Are you ready for Thanksgiving? Have you been preparing for Thanksgiving? Is Thanksgiving something that you're looking forward to? Gotta let me know. Text me. Or comment anywhere you watch the show on. Hey, but seriously though, I mean, it's just amazing. Like Freeform, they keep advertising 25 days of Christmas while they're already playing Christmas movies. I've never seen that before in my life. It's almost like they know that Christmas watchers are junkies in a way. Like they're like, here, you can have a taste of this. You can have a taste of Santa Claus Weekend, where they play Santa Claus 1, 2, and 3, right? And then they advertise 25 Days of Christmas during all the darn movies, so that way you kind of get a mental note. I'm starting to figure out their marketing plan here, where they put you put your mental note together and go, oh, we still got, 11 more days until Christmas, or 25 Days of Christmas starts. So I don't know, maybe it's a palate warmer. I don't know what it is. All I know is it's a little bit too early for me to see all like the Christmas commercials and all that good stuff, or maybe my brain's just not realizing that we're at this time of the year and it's time to get with it. Anyway, 9:29, Shannon joins us in a couple of minutes' time. You stay there. I'll stay here on RiverBender.com, Roku TV. It's our daily show. We'll come right back after this one.
You're invited to this year's Christmas concert at River Church. There are 4 amazing performances for you to choose from. All of heaven's coming down, fill the earth with the sound of the name. Come and see why so many people make this a part of their yearly Christmas tradition.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Lennox system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox, innovation never felt so good.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
I had an amazing experience with Dr. Haug and her team. I came here when I was 10 years old to get my braces on. Now I'm 28 years old, braces off, and I get so many compliments on my smile. It's helped me thrive in my career as a news reporter, and also as Miss Missouri USA, I took the stage with confidence, knowing my smile was going to make me look like $1 million. I've never felt better and more confident because of my smile.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
.32, welcome back. Daily Show hitting you on this, is it Tuesday, Shannon?
It is Tuesday, CJ.
How is everything going in the home builders remodeler neck of the woods?
It is going, and there has been an explosion since the election, not just in the home building industry, but I'm hearing it across the board from lots of industries, how busy people are becoming, and all of a sudden people are spending again, and people are have a new outlook on things. And it's got nothing to do with the left or right or who you voted for, other than I think people are optimistic that there's going to be some new things coming.
Absolutely. And, and that's what's really... It's really good to see that too, and just a sense of a new tomorrow in some way, shape, or form. Like you said, regardless of who you voted for or what you voted for, it's just interesting to see that, because you're right. It seems like there's just a lot of excitement from different leaders of all these sectors, from finance all the way down to industrial to agricultural leaders to even tech leaders are just ecstatic. It seems like.
Yep. And in the housing industry, we're optimistic about what the incoming President Trump does with the housing industry and the attention he's going to pay to making more affordable, more obtainable housing available, what kind of programs they're going to come out with, but we're very optimistic. The National Association of Home Builders is going to be working closely with his team to say, here are the things we need. Here's the things that need to happen so that we can have a boom in the housing industry again.
Tell your team, I've been telling your team to tell their team, I've been trying for years for an interview on this show. I think we can make this work.
I think you can make it work too, CJ.
Oh my God! So
let's see if we can get it up the food chain, right?
Is that the guy that we keep sending to spam? Anyway,
oh my gosh,
this is so cool. I've been so excited to talk with my audience about this home. And I have been waiting and waiting and waiting, and the time is finally here, Shannon. It's
here, the big announcement.
I have it on the screen now, where you could literally win that home that's on your screen. This is incredible.
Correct.
Shannon, take the stage.
Well, here's the deal. So the Home Builders Remodelers Association started a foundation about 6 months ago, and it's called the Home Builders Remodelers Charitable and Educational Foundation. And our mission and purpose is to bring awareness to the housing industry, support and continue to support and enhance support of education and training for the trades, and to have a charitable component to our organization as well, as an outreach to the community. And the first project out of the gate, drum roll please, is we are going to be doing what's called the Wish Home. And we are raffling off a $500,000 home for Make-A-Wish Foundation, Illinois, and Missouri, Kansas. And we could not be more excited about this. The home is in Troy, Illinois, in the Glen Hampton subdivision. and it's a beautiful home that was constructed by a union company, CA Jones, and it's finished. The home is done and ready to go. It's been enhanced with all kinds of things that our sponsors have gotten involved in. Trimlight St. Louis is going to be putting permanent lighting on the outside of the house. Hello Garage put a beautiful finished garage floor. You know those things you see commercials on where you could eat off the floor? We have one of those in the home. We have custom finished pantries and master closet that was done by TFH Construction. Mark's Appliances is putting in all beautiful, upgraded stainless steel, top-of-the-art appliances in the home. Glorifying Designs came in and staged the home like somebody's living there. It looks amazing. And we're kicking this thing off on December 12th with a open house. So the public is invited to come tour the home, and we are going to have some special guests there. The most important special guests that we'll have are local Wish families and Wish kids. Kids that are waiting for wishes or who have had a wish granted by the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and you'll get to meet them and see why we're doing this. We're doing this program and raising this money for Make-A-Wish. In the state of Missouri, CJ, there are over 700 kids waiting for wishes.
Wow.
In Illinois, it's around 800 or 900 kids. And these are all kids that are critically ill. And some of them make it and some of them don't, and they have that final wish. So we decided this is a great cause to start off our foundation, and we couldn't be more excited.
Well, it really is, and I think the way that you guys tied in this this initiative with this home, I mean, it's so brilliant because I don't think there's any better tie-in to Make-A-Wish than truly a home, and you hit it right on the head. There's so many families who are going through the battle of their life, knowing that eventually there's a good chance their home is going to feel less full. And for them to benefit from this is huge.
Yeah, it's amazing. The Make-A-Wish program in Illinois, which is out of Chicago, is where their main office is, and then the Missouri-Kansas one is in St. Louis. Their teams are working closely with us. They're going to have volunteers help with this project at many different events throughout the course of the next several months. And what's really cool, let's say you're a 25-year-old, you don't want a home, but you could still get a ticket for this raffle, and you could choose, instead of the home, $300,000 cash.
I'm in.
So you can win the home or you can take the cash. And then if you buy your ticket by January 31st, you go into the early bird drawing, and we will draw for a golf cart and a golf package at Far Oaks Golf Course. The golf carts are from SLD Golf Carts, and someone will win a golf cart and golf package worth over $10,000 for the early bird drawing. We're also giving away a hot tub that's worth about $16,000 or $18,000. We're giving away a home security system, and the monitoring for a year. And then you can win a massage every month for a year. So there's other prizes besides the home or the cash. And we're only selling 20,000 tickets. So the odds are a whole lot better than the lottery.
Well, and honestly, that's really such a great thing. And what I think's so cool about this is I think the opportunity really to go in and see this. I mean, just looking at some of the pictures that are on the site and just some of the things that I've seen, this house is beautiful. I mean, it is state-of-the-art, brand new.
Yeah, and listen to this. Even the outside is going to be completely landscaped. Arcos Landscaping is doing the work, and all of the stone material that's going into this landscape project was provided by Earthworks. And then it's going to be completely sodded, the front and side yards, and the sod came from Brockmeyer Sod Farms. So we have so many companies that have gotten involved with this. Associated Bank is a sponsor. Goalie Insulation is a sponsor. Morrison Plumbing is a sponsor. Of course, C.A. Jones, the builder, is a sponsor. And then the city of Troy, they got involved with this and said, we want to be a sponsor. And it's amazing the people that have come out and said, we want to be part of this project.
The city of Troy, they have some good people in their administration. I mean, just their entire...
They do.
Everyone I've talked to, from you to the chamber up there in Troy, I mean, everyone has said nothing but praises for the village administration. So and
it's a great, it has that bedroom community feel, small town feel, but it's got the big town advantages. It's a beautiful community, and there's still business opportunity available within Troy limits. There's land for development, and it's a growing community. You know, it's kind of crazy. There's been a shift in the housing market recently from... Back in the day, you used to hear about people from Illinois going to Missouri all the time, right? Mm-hmm. I'm moving to Missouri. I'm moving to Missouri. All of a sudden, we've started to see a shift this last year and a half where Missouri people are coming to Illinois. And, I'm not exactly sure what that equates to, other than there's a lot of opportunity on the Illinois side with everything that's happening at Scott Air Force Base, with Boeing and some of the other aircraft companies that are coming in out there. Homes are becoming more and more in demand on this side of the river. And Troy's one of those communities that still has availability for new home construction, and they have beautiful homes, if they go on the market existing, that are available. So it's a great, we were excited that that's where the home was, to bring focus to that city and community as well.
Well, and honestly, it's a perfect location. And what I think, how cool would it be, one or two scenarios. First scenario is some younger person who doesn't have a house yet has decided to take a chance. Maybe they just got out of college and they're feeling froggy and they win this. Or you get somebody who maybe has an older home and has, how that gets. One project turns into 70 and you win this one,
Yep. How cool for $100, right?
Right.
The tickets are $100 a piece. You can purchase them online or after December 1st. Physical tickets will be available at Mark's Appliances in Edwardsville. There's an 800 number you can call to order over the phone, or you can do it the old-fashioned way and mail a check-in. And then all of the winners will be drawn live on Fox 2 on April 29th, which is National Make-A-Wish Day.
What time?
The time isn't set, but it'll be the morning news. We will have that set by the end of December. Know the exact time, but it'll be during the morning news segment.
This is just so cool. I mean, honestly, and how easy was it to put this project together? I mean, it's a huge project. We're talking and it's fun and all. But did it take a lot of arm twisting for you to get a C.A. Jones to say
no? No. And let me tell you what our process was, because we're going to start working on the 2026 home probably in January or February, before the 25 home has even been drawn. We sent out for an RFP. We even published it with you, if I remember correctly.
That's true.
And any builder in the metro area could have said, I want to be the builder that does this home. And we had 3 homes submitted, and the board for the 501c3 foundation got together and they voted, and we picked the home that we were going to do this year. So next year it'll be the same way. People will have an opportunity, even if you're not a member of the Home Builders Association. If you want to be a part of this big, great project and make a difference in all these kids' lives, watch for the information to come and get involved.
Well, and do you know where that location would be next year, or is this all tentative?
It'll be in Illinois. It depends. It'll be in Madison or St. Clair County.
Really cool.
We'll keep it to the metro area. Again, we want to continue to bring focus to Illinois. That's one of the goals.
I'm surprised you don't have people like administrators of towns and mayors next year calling you, going, "So, how can we get you to build this thing here?
How do we get the wish home?" Exactly, because it's going to be great for the community. And like we said, to kick it off on December 12th from 2:30 to 6:30 is that open house. It's free for everyone to attend. Kids are welcome. And our other special guest that's going to be there that day, guess who it is?
The Grinch.
What time of year is it? It's December.
The Grinch.
So Santa and Mrs. Claus and one of their elves are going to be on site at the Wish Home for kids to sit on Santa's lap and get pictures taken with them.
That is so
We'll
cool.
have Christmas cookies and Christmas music playing. It's going to be a blast. So we hope the public comes out, tours the home, see this great house they could win. You can see the golf cart that day. It'll be in the garage. There's all kinds of fun things that'll be going on with this open house on December 12th.
This is really just such a cool project. And I mean, did you guys expect to take on such a huge project for your first endeavor with this foundation?
Well, you know me, CJ. I don't play.
Well, that's true.
If we're gonna go, let's go big.
So what's Make-A-Wish's thought on this? Just talking with some of their folks, what are they thinking?
They are so excited because we reached out to them and said, we want to make you part of this world in the home building industry. We have a very giving industry, and we know we can make an impact for the kids in the state of Illinois and the state of Missouri and Kansas. And they said it didn't take them long to go, yeah, let's do this.
I just love this.
We're on calls once a month, updating them on what's going on, and they, they're excited about having their families come out. We're going to have an open house in January again, and one in February as well. But this one at Christmas time is special. It's the launch of the program. We'll have Mr. and Mrs. Santa and his wife there, and the elves, and just the type of year that it is, and those wish families and kids that'll be there that are going to get to meet the public that can make a difference in their life. That's pretty cool. So I'm very excited about that.
Well, and honestly, I think it's really good, even if, someone is just going to just tour the home and just to see the event and be a part of it, to see, honestly, that full circle moment to, where we might have big eyes and a big stomach for a brand new home and all this, but to see the local impact on that and those individuals, I think it's a really good tie-in to that, just a full circle moment.
Yeah, and you know what I've learned through this process about the kids involved with Make-A-Wish? They're kids from, 3 and 4 years old up to teenage years. And some of these kids' wishes are just so simple. One little girl who is 4, and she has a pretty rare cancer, and her wish was to meet a unicorn. All she wanted to do was meet a unicorn. So Make-A-Wish made that happen. They had a beautiful white horse. Yes, they had a beautiful white horse dressed up as a unicorn. She was dressed up as a fairy and just got to spend time with her unicorn, And it just gives me goosebumps, even talking about it and thinking about it. There's another kid, his wish was to be in the Army and go to Pearl Harbor to defend it. And, there was another kid that wanted to be a pilot, a police officer, a nurse. These kids want to give in their wishes even. It's not just take me to Disney World wishes. It's this is my dream as a 7-year-old. I want to be a pilot of an airplane. So when you support a project like this Wish Home Raffle, you are supporting the dreams of kids that may not get to dream when they're an adult. This may be the only opportunity they have to dream. A lot of them do get better, and that's great. They still got to have that dream and get supported. But some of them don't. So it's a great way to make a difference in kids' lives, have an opportunity to win an amazing home or some other great prizes.
Well, and too, just to add on to that, it's a great way to win prizes, and how fun would it be to win a golf cart, or I don't know, a $16,000 hot tub would just be insane. But it's also too, Shannon, just to tie into that or add on to it, that family's moment of just calmness out of all the battles and that fight of battling that illness and all that wish. Just talking to some of the Make-A-Wish folks that I've had on here, they say that moment alone is just seeing that relief from the family for a few minutes, knowing that, hey, we got some normality here.
Yep. Absolutely. And again, the Home Builders Remodelers Charitable and Education Foundation couldn't be more excited and proud to be involved in this and to make a difference in the housing industry and the trades programs. And, this is the first of many projects to come, and there's so many exciting things on the horizon for the housing industry. Rates did go up a little bit, but we know they're going to come back down. We know that there's some new, we've talked a lot over this last year about energy codes and different regulations that have impacted the cost of housing. We're very hopeful and optimistic that some of those things are going to be rolled back to a more obtainable level or change, and not to make things less efficient, but to make it more affordable and more obtainable for people.
Well,
and that's always been our goal, is we don't want to we're not about not being green, but we can't overdo it. We can't go over the top with this.
Well,
so
you're right.
There's things on the horizon coming.
Whenever you're starting to take away from the efficiency of anything, that's when the conversation definitely has to be that we need to pull something back, and I'm glad to hear that. Now, the other thing is, Shannon, I've wanted to ask you this. Do you ever foresee, and some townships and counties have a program, kind of what I'm going to mention, but it's not really there. I would love this kind of idea that we talk about, homes and getting first-time home buyers. Is there a national incentive or a conversation that's ever happened with maybe doing a national program or a federal program to help maybe some of these older citizens who've always paid their taxes and property taxes, maybe help fix up their homes to just get them up to standard through, qualified builders like what you guys have in this association?
Yeah, it's funny you bring that up because it's one of the conversations we started having, and they are starting to happen at the national level. We have a large retired older population right now, and many of them have been homeowners their own lives, and they're in the same home they've been for 70 years. And a lot of them do need assistance and help with getting things to become more efficient or up to code even sometimes. Right. So it is a project that we're going to be looking at locally through our foundation. What can we do to help senior citizens? It's one of the things on our radar, but it's also discussions that are starting to happen at the national level. How do we maintain the properties that exist out in this country and help the people that can't afford to maintain them the way they need to or to become more energy efficient? So I know that there are conversations happening both at the state and the federal level about that exact subject. And, one of the other things is the infill programs. I don't know if you're familiar with it, and maybe it's a whole nother subject for another call. We may not have time to get into it today, but there's some exciting things happening in Belleville. We're in conversations with Granite City, and we're soon to begin conversations in Alton about an infill program. So we'll hold that to the next call. How about that, DJ?
That sounds good. But, man, you put a smile on my face today with that, just to know that there's conversations being had, because that's what I really, my heart just goes out to these people that just, spent their whole lives chasing that American dream and contributing, and they're just needing some help. And it's great to know that there's the home builders and remodelers that are there to fight for them, too.
Yes, absolutely. And again, I always tell everyone, and for your audience, if you need work on your home, anything that you need done to your home, do not hesitate to pick up that phone and call 618-343-6331, which is the Home Builders and Remodelers Association office, and we have referrals for you. Local companies that have been vetted that you can trust. And that's one of the things for senior citizens that can be difficult, or even I'm 58. For me, it was difficult in the past. Who do I call? Who do I trust? So when people reach out to the association, even you. You don't know, who should I use? So when they reach out to the association, they can be assured that we've put our members through a vetting process, and the association is there as a watchdog. We're watching to make sure that it's not John's contracting with a metal sign on his truck, and all of a sudden he's an expert roofer, right?
$50 estimates.
Exactly. So, we're there as a resource for consumers. They can always go to our website. There's a directory online, or they can pick up that phone and call our office if they're more comfortable. And then we rotate through our members and provide 3 referrals for anyone that calls this office for roofing, plumbing, electrical, new house. I need steps put on whatever it is you need done to the house. There's a member of this association that can help you.
Shannon, thank you so much for your time. It's always great chatting with you. Win a house. You can literally win a home on April the 29th. As Fox.
April the 29th will be given away, but don't wait to get your tickets, because you could also win a golf cart and a golf package worth over $10,000.
This is so cool. Shannon, thank you so much for your time.
All right, CJ, have a great day.
You
Bye-bye.
too. Quick break. We'll come back with more after this.
Looking for the best barbecue in Madison County? Head over to Carver's Barbecue in Godfrey, Illinois. From loaded barbecue nachos to mouth-watering pulled pork, brisket, ribs, and more, Carver's serves up award-winning flavors you'll love. Family-owned, Carver's is all about fresh, made in-house dishes served daily. Come visit us at 2716 Groveland in Godfrey, or give us a call at 618-467-9999. Order online, get it catered, or stop by for the best smoked meats around. Where great flavors meet family tradition, you'll find Carver's Barbecue.
Get paid to go solar.
We're not solar bros. At Grid, we're solar pros. We explain the process behind solar power so you can make an informed decision. We'll work with you to make owning your power as simple as possible and affordable with zero down financing and payment options. Our only goal is to save you money. Call Grid when you're ready to be independent of the power company.
We are Phillips 66 Wood River Refinery. We make the fuels that take us to work and our children to school. We make materials and energy products that allow us to stay connected to each other. We care about the quality and safety of our products because we care about the communities we share. Our employees live our values of safety, honor, and a commitment to act as good neighbors where we live and operate. We are Phillips 66.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Yo, what up? It's Mike Keith, the proud graduate of Lewis and Clark Community College. I got my start in broadcasting and now I work all over the country. I discovered my path in media, but I could have been an electrician. Or I could have been a nurse.
Maybe not.
Picture This and More has been a trusted name in the Alton community for more than 30 years, with the last 3 being right here on Broadway. We specialize in quality framing at affordable prices. We also feature works by local artists because we're proud of our community. If you have valued treasures to display and preserve, we're sure to have the perfect fit with our large selection of custom framing and display options. Whatever color, shape, or size, Picture This and More has the look you need. Stop by today and let us help you with your next project.
When life throws unexpected challenges your way, you need a versatile...
Here's CJ.
Welcome back, Daily Show at 10:39. Community Christmas. Time to get boxes going.
You bet.
Well, you already did. I think I should probably not toot my own horn on this. Over 100 boxes have already been placed out yet or getting ready to be placed?
They're placed.
Oh, dang. You're moving, Liz. And Margaret. How are we looking this year?
Looking good.
Always.
We had the 2 shopping days already. And
that's what's fun. I hope you saw the pictures. That's what people need to know, where their money goes. All these raffle tickets Liz sold, all these raffle tickets people bought. I mean, that's the end results. It was amazing.
Well, and honestly, that was what was so fun about doing the events all year long with Community Christmas, is that it's truly all community based. And
it makes a difference. You make a difference.
Well, it does, because it's we all see the folks in our community, and if we go to public events or even just on Facebook and seeing people that need help, and I think other events and drives are nice, but whenever you know that something truly stays here and helps local families, I think that's the bigger exclamation point, because people need help, but we got to focus on our own neighborhood first, I think, sometimes, before we can make sure others are okay too.
Right. That shopping event is really cool. I feel like seeing all the money, like you see people buy toys and clothes, but it's really humbling. You see like somebody comes up with like 100 toothbrushes. Yeah. Have you ever thought about switching your toothbrush? That when's the next time you're going to get a new toothbrush?
Right.
And some people, this benefits people in the community that don't have proper things like that.
Well, and Margaret, you were telling me last year, seeing some of the wish lists for kids that just wanted items for their parents. That's amazing. Well, and I think it brings into perspective too how we get wrapped up into our own lives and don't realize that there's kids out there that are just telling Santa, I want mom and dad just to have some nice food for a couple of days, or clothes. And is there still time to get boxes out?
Yeah, you can still get a box.
How do we do it?
Contact one of us and we'll get a box to you guys.
Absolutely.
Who else is left, though? 106 places. I don't know if there's that many buildings that are in operation.
Arrow Sign still hasn't gotten theirs. They're going to get it today. And Riverbender hasn't gotten theirs yet.
We're getting ours, too, and I got toys for that sucker. We're ready to go. I am ready. I am ready to go for Christmas. Christmas tree lightings this week, I believe, in Alton, and I am ready to kick off the holiday season. Cheery as all get out.
I'm ready.
So, how long was the shopping event? How long does that normally last?
Tuesday, we were there from 8 a.m. to 1:45.
Oh, wow.
And then Wednesday, I had to leave at noon, and I think they got done at like 1:30. So, yeah.
That's
pretty
incredible.
Long thing. It's a lot.
That's a lot. that's like 16 hours worth almost of shopping for families in need.
Yes, and Target hosted us, and they were awesome. Carrie, our checker, is awesome. She wanted to work with us because she loves doing it every year.
And she volunteers.
Yeah.
Volunteers her time and all that. That's so cool. And now, what does Target do to kind of get everything prepared? Do you guys have like your own section, or are you guys in the middle of it all with everybody else?
We need to tell them the dates that we're coming, because I was kind of making a joke to somebody, because like Sleep in Heavenly Peace is an organization.
Oh, they're great.
And I was like, could you imagine being like, I'm off on Tuesday, I'm going to Target, I'm going to get myself all new bedding. And you go at 3:00 and there's no bedding. So Target has to be prepared, because we clean out the toys. And I went shopping the second day for some Salvation Army stuff, and it was kind of slim pickings. Yeah.
Well, and now it's pretty cool too to see all the people in motion, and like just seeing the pictures of it. But is there like a game plan where certain folks have certain sectors of Target to kind of go through, or is it just kind of a free-flowing?
Free-flowing, but you can tell which organizations has got it down to a science over the last couple years. Like Boys and Girls Club come in the evening and they kind of spend time shopping, because it takes so long to gather the stuff.
Yeah.
So then I think by 8:43 on Wednesday morning, they were checked out with everything and out the door, because on Monday night, they came in and they did the same thing. So I saw that they had some carts there, and I was like, can we check this? Let's keep it flowing, because that's when a holdup gets, when we're waiting on everybody to get through the line, probably.
It's like a traffic jam.
And we had volunteers that helped, and agencies bring some of their own people, so it's a lot of shopping to do in a short period of time.
And how many agencies this year were a part of it?
15.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what does it mean to be able to truly support 15 different organizations, and not just, be able to say, well, we supported them a little bit, but this goes a heck of a long way. What are those conversations like with those agencies?
They're all so grateful for it. Yeah.
Very grateful. Very grateful.
I bet. And now Margaret has said that there are desserts being made already for December the 5th. So that means we are getting prepared for cookies and cocoa.
You bet. You bet.
Now, what goes on during cookies and cocoa?
Santa. He will be there. So come on down and sit on Santa's lap.
Bring your kids. I think my son Colt was there was a lot of adults there. A lot of people stopped by. So my son Colt got one-on-one attention with Santa for for like 3 hours last year.
So, you know why? They had a picture of me on the wall that said, "Don't let him sit on Santa's lap." It was very weird.
You still have time to get off the naughty list.
That's true. You guys got a moment to stick around?
Yeah.
Sure.
Take a quick break and pay a quick bill. 10:45, a little bit of change on this Monday morning. More Daily Show hits you next.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready, future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
Yo, what up? It's Mike Keith, the proud graduate of Lewis and Clark Community College. I got my start in broadcasting and now I work all over the country. I discovered my path in media, but I could have been an electrician. Or I could have been a nurse.
Maybe not.
I had an amazing experience with Dr. Haug and her team. I came here when I was 10 years old to get my braces on. Now I'm 28 years old, braces off, and I get so many compliments on my smile. It's helped me thrive in my career as a news reporter, and also as Miss Missouri USA, I took the stage with confidence, knowing my smile was gonna make me look like $1 million. I've never felt better and more confident because of my smile.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
Southern nights, just as good even when closed your eyes.
By the way, that reminds me. Sorry, welcome back. 10:48. Brian is a good motivator. So let me tell you why. During the Christmas in July raffle, I was sent a nice Facebook message that said, "How many tickets have you sold, CJ?" And I felt pretty proud from Brian. Okay. And I sent him my ticket number, and his response was a laughy face emoji.
Oh,
and
I forgot that you were like having your own little thing.
I wanted to get to the top. I got top 3. I think there was some mail-ins that came in or something that got me up to the finish line. But I thought it was pretty funny because I was really proud. And then he sent me that laughy face, and I realized I wasn't even close. And then I saw your Facebook Live and went, "Oh my God, I'm not even close to running."
I don't even remember how many I.
Oh, it was amazing.
Insane.
They hit it out of the park.
It was a landslide.
What actually happened was Margaret gave us this big envelope full of like 150 tickets, and it got, sorry Margaret, it got thrown in the mail stack. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, we got to get that done. So I started hustling. I think I had like 70 sold, and it was like a week before it was, and so I was like, okay, so I got like 70. How many do you have, Brian? And he was like, and I was like, no, like, you have to help.
It was so funny.
So
it was.
Then I went behind his back and reached out to all of his friends and got them to donate to me. So every time he would ask them, they'd be like, "Oh, we've already donated to somebody." And then he was so proud with his number. And then I came home and showed him, like, this is who I got and how many I got. And he was
Her dad wanted to buy for Brian.
Yeah. It was good though.
But I felt good. I felt good.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's okay. I got nervous whenever I got the laughy face sent to me after my number. I thought, oh my God, I'm going to get killed
Brian
here.
got laughed at when he got home. So
Yeah, that's true. We both got laughed at. But see, I think that's what makes it fun, because if you aren't having fun doing it, then why are you doing it? It's always the thing I ask. And that's what you guys have really honed in on, is just the enjoyment, because the spirit of Christmas is in the event. Because there's some you guys have been, this, where it's like, oh God, we got to do this again this year. And it's so stressful. This is like an event,
It is. And you just have to keep your eye on the pie. I mean, it helps so many people. So many people would not have Christmas if it were not for community Christmas.
Well, and honestly, it's one of those things, and I never understood that, because I was always blessed with great parents and a great family, so we always had so much fun during the holidays. But, hearing my history teacher at the time tell me about, just some of the things that he went through, and how, Christmas was the only day that his parents weren't fighting and drinking, all this stuff. And really, in hearing, some of the things that, my grandpa's talked about at Christmas, and my other grandpa, it's just amazing that, some of the Christmases that folks have experienced, and people take it for granted, all the time. Now, how can we help? What items do we need?
we need personal hygiene items, clothes, just basic necessities, and toys.
Really cool. And now, personal hygiene items, deodorant, like
toothpaste,
feminine
toothbrushes, feminine products.
Okay. Is there anything
that's hair care items?
Is there anything that we aren't allowed to donate, like for like products wise for hygiene or like healthcare?
No,
not that I can think of.
Nothing. Okay. And then, are coats a big thing?
Coats and teens. We can't forget the teens. I have worked really hard this year
buying for teens. A lot of people want to buy the toys and they don't think about the teenage kids.
And honestly, for teenagers too, with what is that? Cyber Monday is always a great day to buy for teenagers.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, you can even go to like the dollar stores and get a bunch of stuff to throw in there.
My gosh, Carrie bought I don't know how many earrings off of Amazon this year. Mm-hmm. Lots of little girls are going to get earrings.
Well, and it's just things like that where items that maybe we take for granted because we have X number of them.
Basketballs, footballs,
God, yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
I went to the new Five Below and I got like Spider-Man backpack for $5.55.
So can I tell you something that's hilarious? My mom was so proud of this last year, and I'm sure she's watching the show today. My nephews, she was gonna do their big grip for the grandkids, my nieces and nephews, and that was to go get them all a really nice pair of whatever shoes they wanted and go take them out for food, and then of course get some toys. But she goes, well, we're going to get shoes. Those kids kicked and moaned. They did not want... Let me tell you, though. She goes, well, what do you want to do? They picked Five Below and went on a Five Below shopping spree. My head was spinning. I'm like, what the hell? You guys could get brand new shoes.
Yeah.
Kids love Five Below.
I took my son there the other day before going to drop some stuff off at boxes. And
is he the Pokemon player?
Yes.
Yeah, he's turning heads, I'm telling you.
Pokemon master. Yeah. So we actually have a box down at Funky Cards and Collectibles right down the road.
They're good people.
Yeah. So they are so good to Colt. So we took and filled their box and dropped a box off there. But he loves it there. But... Mm-hmm. You got to get them on the show.
I do. I haven't had them on for a year. They'll come. We have to do. They'll be my Christmas tapings.
Okay. Donnie and Brett.
I'm taping.
Signing you up.
I'm taping 2 weeks of shows. I'm getting a vacation. Look how pale I'm getting. The Kmart.
You need some sunshine.
It's the Kmart lighting. I feel like the blue light's getting ready to turn on at any moment, and I gotta run. But I'm gonna get new studio lighting. That's what I'm asking Santa for this year. But I'm gonna tape shows, and they'd be a perfect guest.
Yeah, they would.
I'm gonna send them a text today.
I will. Yeah, I'll text them for you.
There you go. Sign them up for me. Getting back into this. Do you guys know food items? Correct.
You can do that.
The Alton School District collects food items, but absolutely, if you want to donate food items, you can put them in the boxes. Absolutely.
Can you? I didn't know you could. I'm glad I'm asking that. Look at that. I'm even learning something about the event this year.
We take most anything.
And do you guys take financial donations at this point?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Cookies and cocoa, too.
Yep.
There'll be a pot.
There'll be a jar of cookies and cocoa. Make the checks tax deductible to Community Christmas.
Hey, I'm just saying, Q4 is
and a little goes a long way. Believe me, we are bargain shoppers.
It does. Well, and honestly, it's just like getting back to, even going into like Penny's during Black Friday and, the earring specials they have, or even for young men getting just maybe some suit, some sport coats that are, maybe just the regular like 32s or 36s, and you never know what that could do for a teenager, for a job interview or anything like that either.
Right. And I shop in January for coats. I mean, you get
you are a rock
50 to
star.
75% off. So.
Honestly, I'm not going to lie. I only knew that because I saw your Facebook post and went to Penny's and got a top coat because I needed one. It was 70% off. But I know. You know what I'm going to do?
You can get double.
Next year is seriously in January. I'm going to do that and go at least get 10 or 12 different coats because, even though it's 10 or 12, that still is 10 or 12 kids that are at least warm this winter. And people always take for granted when we talk about community Christmas because they know of like the Toys for Tots drive that's a more of a national thing, and which is fine, but they don't realize, I think, that their items they're getting are literally going right back to the community. So that coat, there's a good chance that you're going to see it on a kid at a bus stop in the middle of January and knowing you helped that person.
We have a wonderful community. We have a community that just continues to give, and they support this every year. I mean, we couldn't do it without the community.
Yeah. And now, when are you already starting to look to next year?
I try to get to January 1.
Well, the reason I ask that is because if you guys are already thinking of next year, and I was mentioning Q4 is coming to a close as quickly as you know it, so get those last minute deductions in and make sure that Uncle Sam's smiling at you in April. Start thinking about if you have a condo or if you have a really nice gift. Maybe you're here's one. There's somebody. There's HBR, Home Builders Remodelers. Someone gave away like a $20,000 hot tub. How great of a prize would that be?
That's great.
So if you're a business out there that watches this show, like I know you do, if you have one of those really nice products, or maybe you're even a solar company and want to do a free solar installation for somebody, that'd be a pretty big gift too.
Absolutely.
There's so many ways that people can get involved, and you guys get so creative with it that it really becomes like the community Christmas raffle is the best in Christmas in July. I have the best time. Never win.
They're good items, and the items is what makes the draw. That's why people, they're happy to take a $10 chance on vacation to Destin or, Panama City Beach.
I want the one in Montana. That one looks fun.
I was
nice
really nervous this year selling all those tickets because I was like, if I win, people are going to think it's rigged and I really want to go to Montana.
I'd be on this show. The next day.
Liz put her name on all those tickets. Well,
we do it live.
But I was like, if me or Brian or somebody wins, they're going to be like, seems sus.
Those were mail-in or mail-in tickets.
I love it.
All righty. December the 5th is
December
Cookies
5th.
and Cocoa. What time does it start?
4 to 6.
4 to 6 p.m. And what's going to be, how much is it?
No charge. You just come, bring your
I always
gift
forget
Get some
that.
cookies
and cocoa.
See Santa, bring your kids.
Yep.
And bring your toy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bring your toy,
Or
coat, whatever.
coat. Bring it all. Bring your whole
Money, with cash donation, whatever.
When are boxes being picked up?
December 5th, right?
Oh, that same day?
December, 4th and 5th, I think. And
I think
then
it's cool. Last year you could kind of see like what was all brought in. It was like you could peek in the back and it was a lot.
In the meantime, where can we drop off items?
We can post something where, they're all over the community.
Because you have 105, so
Yeah.
it'd be hard to list them all.
Yeah.
But
Want me to try?
no.
United Way will be going around and picking up the boxes, I think December 4th and 5th. They come and get ours the 6th, and then sorting is the 9th. And you still need volunteers, don't you, to help sort?
How can we reach out to volunteer?
Just reach out to me December 9th at Salvation Army at 8 a.m. We're going to be sorting through all the stuff. It's really cool if you can come down there and check it out.
Really cool. We'll link everything on an article on RiverBender.com and find out where one of the 105 boxes are where you can bring your coats, toys, cosmetics, health supplies, all of it. And just helps families in need this Christmas because everyone should have a good Christmas. Christmas.
Absolutely.
Margaret, Liz, we did it again. Thank you.
Thank you, CJ.
We're out of time on this Monday morning. I'll see you back here live. Fantastic deals. Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off Dog Walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Divs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts number 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit villagedispo.com and shop now.
Picture This and More has been a trusted name in the Alton community for more than 30 years, with the last 3 being right here on Broadway. We specialize in quality framing at affordable prices. We also feature works by local artists because we're proud of our community. If you have valued treasures to display and preserve, we're sure to have the perfect fit with our large selection of custom framing and display options. Whatever color, shape, or size, Picture This and More has the look you need. Stop by today and let us help you with your next project.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
Looking for the best barbecue in Madison County? Head over to Carver's Barbecue in Godfrey, Illinois. From loaded barbecue nachos to mouth-watering pulled pork, brisket, ribs, and more, Carver's serves up award-winning flavors you'll love. Family-owned, Carver's is all about fresh, made in-house dishes served daily. Come visit us at 2716 Groveland in Godfrey, or give us a call at 618-467-9999. Order online, get it catered, or stop by for the best smoked meats around. Where great flavors meet family tradition, you'll find Carver's Barbecue.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
And I wonder why the little things you find they coming true.
Welcome back, 1022, little bit of change.
Give me some time.
Alrighty, coming up on Friday, you can either stop by Lincoln Douglas Square, as always, to be a part of the Christmas tree lighting, or you can watch it on RiverBender.com, or you can do another thing. Before the Christmas tree lighting, stop by the storefronts, see the beautiful businesses that are decked out, because Dan has gotten these guys to deck the town, and we're trying to. Dan, good morning and happy Tuesday to you.
Good morning.
So fill me in. Deck the Town, what's it all about?
Yeah, so Deck the Town is an opportunity to sort of celebrate all the local businesses here in Alton.
Mm-hmm.
For those who haven't had a chance, we've got some of the greatest business owners in the area. And this year we're trying to sort of take it back to an older time where storefronts were decorated and became a destination, right?
Right.
And so the goal and the hope is to get the community to rally around and vote on who has the best decoration.
Well, and it's a good point. We talked about it yesterday, and it was one of those things where, we have such a unique town. I mean, it's beautiful, but it's unique because we don't have the squares that, everyone's kind of used to, but we have this kind of really unique walking path, and really the way it used to be, those old pictures are beautiful.
Absolutely.
And so bringing it back, and not just specifically for the downtown district, it's all of Alton, but it's really good to see.
Yeah, and honestly, I think sometimes we all get caught up in the busyness of the season, right? And so it's easy to get home after a long day of work and click on Amazon.com.
Right.
Right? And get all your toys for your kids or your presents for your family. But that money's leaving the community, right? And so we're trying to remind everybody, hey, not only can you get that stuff here in Alton, but there are people, there are businesses, there are lives that depend on us to support them.
Well, that's why that's why I connected with you so much, because that's why the show started. Because, I was in St. Louis media for 7 years, and all I heard about was gunshots and some crooked politician somewhere. And so it's like, well, why don't we get to meet the people that we drive by every day, and let's bring more of that personal side to local media, and it's what we did. But it's what you're trying to do, and it's in a different way, because I'm sure, when you see these folks that are coming in to your business, it's not just that one time. They're going to keep coming back 9 times out of 10. It's very rare you're going to get a once-time shopper in Alton. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely.
What are the business owners thinking about this?
So far, the reception's been good. I mean, most of them decorate already. So this is just sort of giving everybody else in the community an opportunity to, one, remind them that they're there.
Right.
And two, say, hey, there's a monetary incentive for your favorite local show.
Right.
Because we will be giving a prize to whoever's voted best decorated in Alton. And, and it's get out there and I'm asking people when they go and they walk around and they look at all these shops, don't just walk past.
Well, right, and that's the thing, because you're really going to find something, and we talk about it on the show too. Jeff Bezos ain't sponsoring your Little League team and donating to all these nonprofit movements and charity things. It's a power of community, and we've lost that because of the pandemic and all the things with technology, because it's easier to buy online, but it's also easier to find the same gifts online, so it's not really original. No,
absolutely. Absolutely. And the reality is, right, I think all of us who live in Alton love the town, right? It's a unique town in the entire St. Louis area. We've got a rich history here. And for that history to continue, right, we got to support it.
Right.
And so Deck the Town was sort of born out of a conversation about a year ago at Old Bakery. I met with Caleb Lewis.
He's a good guy.
From Alton Odyssey Tours, right? So I met with him and said, hey, I've had this idea for a while. How do we make it come to life? Mm-hmm. And so this has been, about a year of talking and planning and trying to figure out how do we get the community behind it and really show up and support our businesses.
Well, and now how many businesses have started decorating?
So far, we've got 4 to 10 that are on board, and we're looking for more.
Really cool. And now with that end goal, you said Friday was kind of when you wanted to see the town all kind of decked out and ready to go, but we still got time. So even if it's not Friday, hey, we got time to do this.
Yeah, so we knew that putting our start time before Thanksgiving would be kind of hard for some of the businesses.
Right.
Because if you walk around the businesses, and I hope you all are.
You should be. What are you doing?
You'll see that many of them have Thanksgiving decorations up, and we don't want to step over people's decorations. Thanksgiving is a holiday.
They are people getting frustrated, man. And they got mad at me because that's why I came on the show today. I figured, how do I break the ice of we are Thanksgiving people? Not me personally, but there are some, and they're feeling like we're skipping over the holidays of Thanksgiving. It's not. I think it's just a great way to maybe meld the two looks together, because that way it's not like you got to take all these decorations down in 2 weeks and you got to put new ones up. Just combine them. Yeah. I like this. We're getting there. We're problem solving for the Thanksgiving crowd.
Absolutely. Well, and on years where Thanksgiving ends up being earlier, it'll be a little bit easier. This is one of those where it's the last, 2 days of the month.
Right.
So it's tough. But we are running the contest through December 13th. So even if you, as a local business, can't get decorated until December 1st, there is plenty of time to get the word out, to get people to your business, and get those votes coming in.
Well, and that's what I think is really cool, is the fact that it's really one of those ways to bring the community together in a different way, where it's not, a sales promotion. It's literally just, hey, go take your family out and just look at your community. Because how many people have actually done that in a long time, where you just take your kids out, go get lunch on Broadway somewhere, and just take a stroll,
Probably pre-COVID.
Yeah, you're right.
Being honest, and the price is right for everybody.
I agree.
So for local businesses that haven't heard of us and don't know much yet, it's free to enter. Literally, the cost is any decorations you want to put up. The goal of this is for nobody but the winners to make money. We've got some sponsors that have come in and been gracious to give us money to help support this and give incentives to, again, help. Because that's the goal of Deck the Town, is 1, help the local businesses, 2, connect the community with the local businesses, and 3, give the community something to celebrate.
Right. Well, and honestly, I think that's what's so important about that too, is just to give somebody something to celebrate. Because, I mean, it's been a busy year for a lot of people, and it's been faster than hell for some. It's been tiresome for so many others, depressing or good, whatever you had. But it's very rare that you see people actually slow down at this time of the year anymore. It's kind of, they ramp it up. Hell, take a moment and just slow down and have that Hallmark Friday and go and look at some of these places. How long did it take to get all this set up?
So we've probably had, I'd say it's really ramped up in the last 6 months. We've been trying to create sort of a situation that is the best of all worlds. Mm-hmm. We built out a website. We've got some social media that I know you'll share later. But it's just been, Roger and Caleb and I sort of working through it. And it's been, I'd say probably the last 6 months, it's picked up in earnest.
No, and what's it mean to you to have people from different backgrounds, that are coming together and making this an event? Because it's hard to do it on your own. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you have the idea, but it's like, you get stuck and, maybe you get like like me, you get a hair in your ass for a couple of days and you're like firing on all cylinders. And it's like, well, where do we go from here? Take me through the community you feel like just collaborating with the Roger and the Caleb Lewis, and just what that means to the success of what you're trying to do.
Well, sure. So, not many people know who I am, and that's okay. But for someone like me who's been a lifelong resident, but not involved sort of in the leadership of anything here, for me to have an idea, it takes partners, mm-hmm. right? And Roger and Caleb have been amazing partners, and they've helped me work through how do we connect with businesses? How do we connect with the media? How do we get everybody out there? And it shows sort of the spirit of what Alton is, right?
Right.
Alton isn't just one demographic. It's not just one piece. It's a collection of people that have decided to live in this really awesome town.
Well, and you're right. And what I think's cool too is, I mean, your family's got a great background. I mean, your dad ran St. Anthony's for a long time. And now, works, retired and went to like you said, another full-time job at St. Ambrose. But what's it mean to really have your personal, for your personal side of things, to make your mark in this way and do something for the community and putting yourself out there?
Yeah. So I'll tell you, at first it's frightening.
Yeah.
Because you just don't know how it's going to come across.
Well, that's true. Because, this is the day of social media, and you never know what guy. You should see some of the things they say about me. It's interesting.
It's definitely not easy. But what I would say is it's something that, I hope this is a tradition that carries on for a long time.
For sure.
And it's something that I hope my daughters come see in 20 years, mm-hmm. and they're like, hey, you know what? This was my dad's idea. Like, that to me would be the best thing ever.
And see, that's what I think makes our town so special too, because there's so many, Dans out there that have done those same type of things where it's like 20 years later, their kids are bringing their grandkids out and going, hey, look what your grandpa said or did, and that's what I think makes us so special. Yeah. So with that being said, how do people sign up? How do people do this?
Yeah, absolutely. So for any of the businesses, you can go to deckthetown.com.
Oh, hold on. We got a website. I forgot about that.
Which he's going to bring up.
Yep. Keep talking, though, Dan. We got to fill air.
Yeah. So you can go to deckthetown.com. There's a sign-up link there with our brochure. Basically, you email deckthetownalton@gmail.com. Send us your location. Send us a logo or a picture so we can put you up on the website. We're going to try and blast the website out there and get all the businesses that sign up, try to get them some free advertisement.
There you go.
Let us know that you're going to participate. We'll get you added. And then we'll start blasting out social media. Go visit all of these businesses.
There we go. Website's loading. My internet's slow today. So let me pull this up real quick just to give you guys more of a... Is this the right website? Yeah. That gets dangerous, man. Sometimes you just pull random things up and you hope for the best. Hey, so there you go. You see it. Deck the Town. This is where you can sign up. Right under here, you see the sign-up sheet. Join the fun. I'm zoomed out so you can see a little bit more of it. And then the voting portion, when does that take place?
So the voting is going to start, I believe, on the 22nd, or we might push it back until Thanksgiving. That's what we're trying to decide. But it will start in the next week. And we will also, for those who can't necessarily get out to all of the businesses, we're going to be working with the businesses to take pictures of their displays and putting them online as well.
Really cool.
Because we want this to be available for everybody, and not everyone can get out of the house and get to the businesses. So we want to support them even if it's virtually.
Now, I got a question for you. What's the greatest Christmas movie of all time?
Oh, boy. I gotta go the original George C. Scott
Wow.
A Christmas Carol.
Okay, that's fair. You know, I'm starting a new tradition because of sequels normally are trash, but
always.
The Christmas Story sequel was really good. Have you seen this yet?
I have.
Oh man, makes you cry though. It's pretty sentimental. You know what I'm saying? Like I
does.
cried like a little baby during that. I was like, this is bullcrap. You know, I was pissed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, this is Christmas. But what I did is I watched the new one, then I watched the old one. So it's like he's just telling the whole story over again. You see what I did there?
Yeah, there you go.
All righty, at 10:35, Dan, we'll sign people up. Thanks for stopping by and your time today. Best of luck with it, and come back when you have more to talk about and say.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Take a quick break. More Daily Show on this, get over here, on this Tuesday morning. It hits you in the nose right after this in downtown Alton, heart of the 618.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
Yo, what up? It's Mike Keith, the proud graduate of Lewis and Clark Community College. I got my start in broadcasting and now I work all over the country. I discovered my path in media, but I could have been an electrician. Or I could have been a nurse.
Maybe not.
I had an amazing experience with Dr. Haug and her team. I came here when I was 10 years old to get my braces on. Now I'm 28 years old, braces off, and I get so many compliments on my smile. It's helped me thrive in my career as a news reporter, and also as Miss Missouri USA, I took the stage with confidence, knowing my smile was gonna make me look like $1 million. I've never felt better and more confident because of my smile.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
Welcome back, 10:38, a little bit of change. Elise with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. How are you doing today?
Pretty good.
So, Winter on the River is your inherited project, and we're ready for it again. I feel like we just talked about this. It's crazy how. How's everything been at work?
Pretty good.
Were you in the Halloween parade?
Yes,
I feel like I did see you in the Halloween parade. We broadcasted it. It was a lot warmer than the last time.
Yes, it was much better. We weren't freezing this time.
And then, how was your guys' Halloween event at the Lock and Dam?
Oh, it went really well. We got really great turnout. We're definitely going to be doing that again next year. We got a lot of good feedback on it, and we all enjoyed it a lot too.
Really cool. Well, Winter on the River, people really enjoy this too. And it's always exciting to talk about it. So fill me in, where are we at in the process?
All right, so we are currently accepting submissions for the Winter on the River photo contest. We will be accepting them through January 6th. which, if you remember from last year, Winter on the River photo contest. Basically, it's a photo contest where people submit photos that have to do with the Mississippi River or the adjoining watersheds, and they have to have winter as their overarching theme. But it is open. That contest is open to ages 13 plus, and all submissions will be displayed in the National Great Rivers Museum. They'll be displayed from January 11th to March 14th. They'll be in the classroom at the museum, and so visitors to the museum can come by and see those photo submissions. So the contest, the entry fee for the contest is going to be $10 per photo for adults, and $5 per photo for youth. So that is a new category that we've added this year. We're very excited about that. So the youth category will be ages 13 to 17. They will be able to compete separate from the adults,
Really cool.
so that they can actually have a little bit more of a fighting chance this year. Yeah, but then that allows them to kind of compete with their peers, and there will be cash prizes for both categories. So the adult cash prizes are going to be $100 for best of show or $50 for runner-up. The youth category, it's going to be best of show $50 and runner-up $25. So that kind of reflects the difference in the entry fees as well, because the adult entry fee is going to be $10 per photo. Youth entry fee is going to be $5 per photo. And both youth and adult, they can submit up to 3 photos per person.
That's so cool. Now, I like this. I like that you're splitting up the age categories now, because, man, there are some people that can really take some good shots. You know, I have no photography talent at all. Like, I don't even ask me to take a photo. It's terrible every time. But this is really cool. So last year, how good of a turnout did you have?
We had 26 entries.
You were
last year.
prepared for that one.
I was. We had 26 entries. If we could double that, that would be even better this year. We're hoping that with the youth category, we are going to get a lot more turnout for it. That is the hope. We require 25 submissions for the cash prizes to become available. Last year there were 26, so we're hoping to get a lot more.
Just got over the finish line, yeah.
Yeah, and I also want to point out in years past, so the 4 categories that you can enter, there's landscape, wildlife, industry, or recreation. Those are the 4 categories for your Winter on the River submissions.
So for landscape, does that mean, so I'm not being funny here, I know it's going to sound really stupid, but like not landscape mode, right?
Landscape, like the natural landscape.
Okay, I am actually stupid. Okay.
Scenic pictures of the river. Scenic pictures of the areas around the river. Yes.
I'm very sorry for that dumb question. All right.
Yeah.
So wildlife's like the birds and all that are around?
Yes.
Now, are eagles a part of this? Because I feel like that's an automatic disqualifier, because everyone wins on an eagle, you know?
We, actually last year, I think our runner-up submission that won was of an eagle. So take that as you will. But doesn't just have to be eagles. It can be any wildlife that uses the habitats around the river.
So it has to be like the Mississippi River backdrop, correct? Or
the Mississippi River doesn't have to be present in the photo, but we're focusing on these areas around the river.
That's
so
cool.
if you took a photo out in California and you want to submit it,
keep your butt in California, you know?
Yeah, we want our local landscape around
love
the river.
this. So what does industry look like?
So industry is what it sounds like, any industries that use the river. So that could be towboats, any of
gotcha.
River industry.
Some of those are really cool.
Yeah, and then recreation is going to be like water recreation. So it could be pictures of people kayaking, fishing, any kind of recreation you do along the river. And I do want to say, in the past, we've had almost entirely wildlife and landscape submissions. I think we had 2 industry submissions last year and no recreation.
Oh, there should be. There's a ton of industry.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine getting a shot of like the Lock and Dam opening or something during a cold day? How cool that would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we
just giving out free ideas here on the show.
Yeah, we would love to see more industry. We would love to see more recreation, especially because we got no recreation submissions last year.
Whoa.
And we do have, for the best of each subject, we do have kind of an honorable mention certificate. That's, so the best of each category. That's not like a cash prize, but it is kind of bragging rights.
Yeah.
So you can say, I got the best of the recreation category. Hopefully you weren't the only one in the recreation category. But
that'd be some thing that happened to me.
Yeah, but
I'd lose actually. I'd lose the one entry category.
Yeah, but it does kind of give you bragging rights. We also have also not a cash prize, but bragging rights, a People's Choice category.
Cool. Mm-hmm.
So we will have little voting slips in the classroom, in the museum, for people to basically fill out which entry was their favorite whenever they walk around, and then they'll submit it, and then I'm going to tally them at the end of the period, and then whoever got People's Choice, they'll also get like a certificate, honorable mention.
Really cool. So the displays start January 11th, which does not seem like that far away.
It's not, yeah, so.
And then runs till March 14th. Now, is there going to be a like a special gathering day, like a mixer or an event?
There's not, but people are welcome to come out when it opens, as well as any day within that time period. We are open 7 days a week, unless it's a holiday that we're closed for. And we're open 9 to 5, so people are welcome to come out and check out the exhibit. We will be announcing the winners on March 15th at 9:30 a.m. I will be announcing those online on our Facebook page, as well as the Meeting of the Rivers Facebook page. They will be announcing it, and we'll be posting pictures of the winners, and then we will be reaching out to the winners directly to arrange for picking up their prize.
Really cool. You got a moment to stick around?
Yeah.
I got to pay a quick bill here. 10:46, a little bit of change. We'll come back with more Daily Show right after this.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof, because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
Yo, what up? It's Mike Keith, the proud graduate of Lewis and Clark Community College. I got my start in broadcasting and now I work all over the country. I discovered my path in media, but I could have been an electrician. Or I could have been a nurse.
Maybe not.
I had an amazing experience with Dr. Haug and her team. I came here when I was 10 years old to get my braces on. Now I'm 28 years old, braces off, and I get so many compliments on my smile. It's helped me thrive in my career as a news reporter, and also as Miss Missouri USA, I took the stage with confidence, knowing my smile was gonna make me look like $1 million. I've never felt better and more confident because of my smile.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, Bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
Disgusting. 10:49. Welcome back. Don't listen to my problems. Elise, getting back into this, how do we submit our photos? Because I did forget to ask you that question, which is important.
Yeah, so the photo submission, it can be a little bit confusing. So we do require a digital submission as well as a physical submission. So for the physical submission, we need that picture to be framed in a professional manner. We have guidelines online as to how you need to frame it, and that'll be brought to the museum, or you can mail it if you choose to. But we need to receive that physical copy no later than January 6th. At the same time, you also need to submit your photo digitally. So you'll do that by emailing it to meetingoftherivers@gmail.com. This info is going to be available online on our website, but you'll email JPEG copies of your photos to that email address as well. So it's really important that we get both. The entry is not going to be valid unless we get both. And so to actually register, we do have an Eventbrite page this year that the registration will be through. The way that you access that page is you can go to our website, which is mtrf.org.
I figured out what that stood for today. Meeting of the Rivers.
Yes, that is our nonprofit organization that partners with the Corps to put on this contest every year. So that website, you'll go there, you'll go to the event page, where we have all of our events throughout the year listed, and then there's a link there to click that'll take you to the photo contest page. If that's too confusing and you do follow us on Facebook, National Great Rivers Museum Facebook page, as well as the Meeting of the Rivers Foundation Facebook page, both have that event listed, and you can click that Facebook event, and the link is in there as well to that event.
Really cool. Okay. So, question. The frame, does that have anything to do with the winner of this competition?
Definitely not.
Okay, because you just never know if someone takes one of those basic photos and throws it in a nice frame.
No, we are looking at the photo, not the frame. Yeah.
That's cool.
We do want to make sure those frames are high quality, though.
Yeah, because it's going up.
Yeah, and we do have kind of strict requirements for the framing that's available. We have a document with all our rules and regulations available online. And we are kind of strict with that, mainly because we don't want to damage anyone's photos. So we had some issues last year. We had a couple of photos that were submitted that they attached the wire to hang it by using command strips.
Oh, yeah,
and then the command strips
Yeah.
broke, the picture fell, the picture frame broke.
Maybe for lights for 2 weeks, but not for a photo for a couple of
So we want
months.
to make sure that they're framed correctly for aesthetic purposes, as well as so nobody's picture gets harmed.
That would be
in
a
this
yeah.
contest. So
Well, okay, and now getting back into this, there's a youth category, which is 13 to 17. Submission period ends January 6th for both of them. So for the youth, you're looking for 25 youth and then 48 seniors, right? Because you wanted to double the number from last year.
Oh,
See,
yeah,
I'm remembering.
yeah.
I remember all of these things.
that would be awesome. If we could just double the overall number,
There you go.
That would be great. If we could get, if we could get 50 people, that would be awesome.
That would put you in some good Christmas moods, huh?
50 submissions, I should say. 50 people. You can submit up to 3 photos.
Oh, okay, so that's good to know.
Yes.
Now, can they all be in the same category?
Yes, they can all be in the same category. They can all be in different categories. You can just submit 3. Now, age category, obviously, they all need to be youth
Right.
or they all need to be adult. And I will say with the age requirement, so that is as of January 6th, the last day to submit.
Oh.
So if you are If you have a kid who is 12 years old in December when they're submitting their photo, but they are going to be 13 by January 6th, they can still enter that youth category.
So I was going to ask, because you never know, like you've definitely thought about this.
Yes.
Like what happens if little Johnny turns 18, on January 7th?
Right. Same thing with the adult category. If you're 17 in December, but you're going to be 18 by that January 6th cutoff, then you need to register as an adult. And that's just to keep it fair to have that same cutoff for everybody.
There you go. All righty. Are you a Christmas person? Are you a winter person? Are you neither? Neither.
I'm not a huge winter person. I like to be warm, but I do like Christmas as well as the next person. So
there you go. Yeah. All right. With that being said, Elise, always great talking to you. We'll chat again soon, and we'll come back and wrap up this Tuesday morning that was right after this in the heart of the 618.
Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off Dog Walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Divs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts number 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit villagedispo.com and shop now.
Picture This and More has been a trusted name in the Alton community for more than 30 years, with the last 3 being right here on Broadway. We specialize in quality framing at affordable prices. We also feature works by local artists because we're proud of our community. If you have valued treasures to display and preserve, we're sure to have the perfect fit with our large selection of custom framing and display options. Whatever color, shape, or size, Picture This and More has the look you need. Stop by today and let us help you with your next project.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
Looking for the best barbecue in Madison County? Head over to Carver's Barbecue in Godfrey, Illinois. From loaded barbecue nachos to mouth-watering pulled pork, brisket, ribs, and more, Carver's serves up award-winning flavors you'll love. Family-owned, Carver's is all about fresh, made in-house dishes served daily. Come visit us at 2716 Groveland in Godfrey, or give us a call at 618-467-9999. Order online, get it catered, or stop by for the best smoked meats around. Where great flavors meet family tradition, you'll find Carver's Barbecue.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
I ain't got no melody. I'm gonna sing it to my friends. When I go round in circles, when they fly high like a bird up in the sky. When they go round in circles, when they fly high like a bird up in the sky.
Welcome back. Here's some news for you, courtesy of the Associated Press. Elise ain't on anymore, but honestly, I got a minute left, so I'm just going to fly through this. U.S. Senator Tammy Duckworth and United States Senator Majority Whip Dick Durbin, both of Illinois, announced today $1.5 million in funding from the U.S. Department of Transportation, Safe Streets and Roads for All, the SS4A grant program for 4 roadways safety initiatives throughout Illinois. Funding comes through President Biden's infrastructure law to fund regional, local, and tribal initiatives that prevent roadway deaths and serious injuries through modernizing key infrastructure, installing safety measures to protect pedestrians, and cyclists in conducting assessments of high-traffic roads and intersections. The City of Alton will receive $215,000 for the Pilots to Policy Slow Down Alton program. Funding allows the City of Alton to pilot changes to help reduce fatal crashes and injuries by reducing pedestrian crossing distances, installing visibility-enhancing treatments, lowering vehicular speeds, and improving motorist and pedestrian safety during turn movements, as well as reducing travel lanes on Piasaw Street from 4 to 3 with a safety zone buffer on each side. Investing in our transportation and infrastructure is more than just improving our roads, bridges, and all railways. It's making getting to work, school, and throughout our communities faster and safer and more efficient, Duckworth said. Getting back to this, what does this mean? So, as well as reducing the travel lanes on Piasaw Street from 4 to 3 with the safety zone buffer on each side. What does that mean for Piasaw Street? I'm curious, in case you know what that reduction of travel lane looks like. We'll have more for you on this because this is important as we're talking about the downtown district. So for a full write-up on RiverBender.com, it's there, RiverBender.com/news. I am out of here! Woo! 11 o'clock, my friend, and come 9 o'clock, I will see you again on this Tuesday. It's been a great one. Tomorrow's an even better one on the horizon. Go have a great day. Go love on your family and try your best to stay out of jail.